Hey guys, howdy y'all, and welcome to the Fowler Show. Before I get any further, let me say a big old howdy y'all, and I love you to that sexy wife of mine, and to my great set of in-laws, and to all the family, even the guy down the road, even Martin Shenway, or Shamway, any way you say it. He's back, the cameraman. The two producers and the director are 150 yards over that way. They're setting up for what they think the video we're going to do is, and they said it would be a highfalutin societal tea party singing video, but not us. We even Martin said, hey, let's just go make something else. And so they're setting up over there. They can't even hear us, luckily. So I wanted to hop on here and just kind of say some things. The first one's a really good piece of advice. From this weekend in Oklahoma on, especially to about January, February at least, maybe December, but even then, it doesn't have to be a highway worker's vest. Go down to anywhere that sells outdoor gear. Even if you don't hunt, pick up an orange cap, an orange vest, orange toboggan, toboggan or beanie or a ball cap, or, it doesn't have to be one of them big fancy satellite party hats, but just a ball cap and an orange vest. Even if you don't hunt, you're out walking around in the woods or taking a picture of the nature, it'll just keep you safe. Okay? So, wear orange. Sadly, there's a lot of new hunters or inexperienced hunters who might not have been taught the right way, and if you get out to take a picture or you see a leaf or something and you rattle leaves and they're set up not far from you, they're going to shoot at sound. So just wear orange, because every hunter knows when you see an orange glow, that's there's no shooting. So that covered. I mentioned hat. I know half of y'all are looking at this. I am a fan of the Arkansas Razorbacks. I also love to hog hunt. I look at this hat like Arkansas hunting. I like the Razorbacks because a lot of their players probably come from Fordyce, Arkansas, and started out as redbugs. So, And if you know me and you've seen my videos for a while, there's one other place besides Oklahoma and hunting I'm passionate about, and that's the hunting in South Arkansas around that area. So, but what I also wanted to stress was, in the world today, as I call it, in the world today, I call it the frou-frou world. I'm not knocking hippie culture, but it's like a modern day hippieism. I grew up with a lot of older people around me. I used to hang out with them when I was 16 years old. So I see the world a little bit differently. You got all these, I'm a real man, I drink real man's coffee. A frappe latte mocha iced frappe thingy with milk, cream, and sugar. That's not real coffee. Hunter's coffee is what I drink. Folgers Classic, or even Always Save Classic. I brim my filter. If I set my maker for 12 cups, I get 6. I drink it as black as it can be. Don't want nothing in it. And it tastes even better out of that Aladdin green Stanley thermos that was my grandpa's, that he used to take when we hunted. But in that kind of high societal, we'll say, highfalutin, the non-hunting culture that deems hunting bad, they would call these things outings. Or, and in some people would say it's just a camping experience. In hunter society, we call them deer camps. Or hunter's world, however you want to say that. I'm not a politically correct guy, but I would highly stress that, especially I'm not a big influencer. I'm not a big YouTube star. If I was, it'd be hunting videos. But if I could influence anything, I would suggest that if you're a young person, especially watching this, and you've been going to a camp for years, or if you're a new hunter who's been going for a few years, especially if you're young, sit around the fire with them guys. I know there's a time where you want to do this. Sit around the fire with the older ones. Ask them their hunting stories. Take your pen and a notebook and write it all down. If not, you're in the age of technology, pull out your phone, click, and there you go, a video camera right there. And people say, well, why? Because those are your trophies. Your story of your outing. If I go out and I come in empty-handed, I still have a story. I still have a trophy. All your horns, your bass, your turkey feathers, whatever, they're all gone. They'll never take those real trophies. So make memories. So that way you're not 32 years old like me and you blink. And then nowadays when you sit by a fire where everybody else might be, oh yeah, enjoying themselves, just a cozy fire around with family, not even the deer camp. You sit there going, I miss those faces that used to share the fire and what you wouldn't give to hear them stories. So just make memories. I'm going to give you a couple of great examples, or at least one great example. The other one I'm still toying around with, but I might throw it in there. Several years ago, I was still in school. Unfortunately, that buddy of mine is no longer here. He was killed in a car wreck. But he invited me as a guest for a weekend at their camp. I have several great ideas that I would like to do here. But his grandpa liked to have a funny time around the fire where people rewrote songs to fit hunting. So I heard a couple of songs and I was scrolling through pictures and I saw one of my friend. And I thought, we don't ever have sirens around here. But anyways, I saw a picture of him and I thought about those memories and I heard a couple of songs and I'll give you an example of what we did. These are memories that I have. So those of y'all who know these, I'm not trying to publish a new song to these tunes. I'm just giving you a funny example of a fun memory we had at a camp. Anybody who knows Waylon Jennings and likes him, they'll know the song Bob Wills is Still the King. And they'll know the tune. If you don't, go listen to it. It's a great song. But anyway, he would have us rewrite songs to fit hunting. Here's an example of a memory that maybe you could make. Even use this one if you wanted to. So if you know that song, get the tune in your head. If you don't, listen to it afterwards. You'll know it. And watch this again. So, anyway, here we go. Well, in Oklahoma, deer camp was my natural second home. Place I could belong to, never more to roam. See, I grew up deer hunting and fishing and trapping too. My family tried to make me modern, but I'm a hunter through and through. Lord, I can still remember the way things were back then. In spite of all them hard times, I'd live and hunt 'em all again. To hunt the coon, squirrel, and deer with family in the woods. No place for technology and times were good. Well, if you can't kill a deer, then I guess you need to be told that you got no place in the deer woods, 'cause you got no backbone or soul. So don't you try to hang around, you better leave right now. Go back to your dang city, modern techno town. 'Cause if you ain't ever been there, well, I guess you ain't been told. But to be a part of deer camp requires a heart of gold. It ain't about the killing, technology, or drinking wine. It's all about tradition and deer camp family time. And if you grew up in deer camp, then you already know you belong to it because of your good heart and soul. It's our favorite second home, we love it, yes we do. Glad we're not some modern city techno gurus. That's why we're proud to be from deer camp, 'cause we're hunters through and through. You know, stuff like that, make memories, you know. And I know you could arguably say, hey, it's great, but we don't like country. I'm not going to lie, I'm not going to do it now because I don't want to have the producers and the director find out that we're making a video on our own. But I wrote an opera about hunting. You know, you can do anything when you're passionate about it. And it was really great. I might have to do it on a later video for you guys. I might have already done, I don't know. I've done a lot. But okay, side note, out where I live, when we hear sirens, it ain't ever good. But, but, you know, if you come up to me and you're like, hey, we don't like country at ours. I got another good example you can use to make a great memory. A rock and roll song. The Eagles said, take it easy, right? It goes, well, I'm a-running down the road trying to lose my load. I got deer hunting on my mind. Heading down to deer camp to chase me up a good buck and meet up with them hunting buddies of mine. At deer camp we take it easy, taking it easy. Don't let the sound of the city life drive you crazy. Light up while you still can. In the morning we'll be in our stand. So sit by the fire, relax, and take it easy. Well, I was standing on the corner by the field and the power line, searching for a scope sight to see. It's a buck, my lord, with a 150 score, standing broadside 50 yards from me. So I took a half breath, slowly squeezed the trigger. The gun roared and bucked as it went off. He ran 20 yards, then he took a dirt nap. One final kick and the 10-point was mine to drag back to camp. Sorry. Well, I'm a-dragging down the road, not wanting to lose my load, dragging with all my might. I hear all the cheers, smell the open beer, deer camp's finally inside. So I checked him in, got some good pictures. Then we hung him up and got out the skinning gear. All my buddies cheered for the story that they would hear. Then we all drank a toast from a Victory ice cold beer. Well, after the story got kind of gory, we finally skinned him out. Oh, how sweet, it's a pile of meat plus one great awesome mount. At deer camp we take it easy, we taking it easy. Don't let the sound of the city life drive you crazy. Loosen up while you still can. Everybody at deer camp understands. So sit back and enjoy the fun and take it easy. And instead of, ooh, man, whoa, man. And at deer camp we take it easy. You know there's a place where the time is near. We've waited all year. Deer season's finally here. There's a place we can go where the city life don't know. Deer camp life is gonna be a great year. So loosen up while you still can. Everybody at deer camp understands. Come on, grab a plate, everybody, let's go to the cook shack. Come on, buddy, don't say maybe. We're not eating no city salad, we're having fried backstrap. See, make memories. If you make memories, that's the trophies you'll have all your life. I think that did it. I think I hear them yelling for us. So, anyways, we're going to back on out of here and get off here before we're caught. I don't think you want to see us drinking tea, you know. Only if it's sweet, you know, with 6 cups of sugar, you know. But no, really, in all seriousness, go to camp. I hope you enjoyed those, but go to camp. Make memories and remember those memories. Like I said, pull out your phone. Click. There's a video camera right there. And record those. You'll always have them memories. Even especially if you go home and transcribe them all. You know. And if you're in South Arkansas, really pay attention. Sometimes our words get mixed up. We create new ones. So, you guys take it easy. I hope, now I wouldn't wish sickness or illness on anybody, except every hunter. I hope every hunter gets one really great case of the one sickness we want the most, and that's buck fever. I hope you guys have a great season. Good luck with your hunting. Stay safe, and we'll see you next time right here on The Fowler Show. See you guys.